Hello friends and welcome back to the channel. It is currently very late on Saturday night, almost Sunday in fact, and I finally found some time to actually sit down and plan through what I wanted to do for this year's Cyber Weekend sales event. I've looked through all the deals, kind of checked out which ones I think could make a difference for my roster, which ones I don't have a problem skipping, and I've kind of budgeted out what I wanted to do for this event. So we're going to open some crystals today, a few crystals, and we're going to spend the majority of the time in this video doing a whole bunch of rank ups. And before we get into all of that, I do want to give my typical PSA. I usually put this out on Twitter whenever we have a big sales event like this, and I like to say it out loud too at the start of videos whenever I do record opening like this. And that is that please do not put yourself in any sort of financial jeopardy over a video game. All the stuff that you see in these offers, the unit offers and the cash offers, you don't really need any of it, and the temptation is very strong to just get it all. But keep in mind that all of the stuff that you're seeing offered this week is going to be very cheap or even free in the next couple of months. So if you have the units saved up and you have budgeted units for this event and have budgeted units for Banquet, that is awesome. There is a lot of really good stuff in the unit store, but when it comes to the cash offers, please make sure that you work within your own budget. I also want to say thank you because the only reason that I get to do what I do in these sales events is because of viewers like you. I would not be spending on these sales events if I didn't have any sort of income from the channel. So I'm really appreciative of everybody who's out there watching the videos, using my creator code. I continue to be absolutely floored by the support I'm getting from that creator code, and I cannot thank you all enough. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the opening. I don't have a ton to open right now. It'll mostly be focused on relics and Rankup Gems because I'm currently hanging on to all of my 7-star basic shards and my Titan shards. I had been planning a big 100 7-star crystal opening as soon as the Titan pool rolled over, because they're adding all of those exclusive champs to the base pool, and that's I think December 2nd or something like that. And now, like yesterday, the day before, they also announced those like retroactive rewards where starting right now, if you pull any sort of dupe on a 7-star, you're going to be earning like 7-star ascension materials for later. So I think for the time being, I'm still planning on doing that opening once the pool rolls over, but we'll have to wait until then. And then when it comes to the Titan shards, I have like, what is this, 4 plus 12, 16 saved up, plus like a handful of Nexus crystals. But I have pretty much everybody in the pool right now, and the only champ that I really want in the December rollover is probably Lizard. And I don't know that it's really worth wasting a bunch of crystals trying to chase him when he's going to be in the pool until like September of next year or whatever it is, some like really lengthy period. So for the time being, I'm also holding on to my Titan shards. I'll make a decision on what I want to do with those kind of closer to the rollover. We've got a bunch of these Valiant Wave 2 StatCast Grace Crystals. Looks like we have 40 of them, and we're guaranteed a 7-star in the next 3 crystals. So we'll go ahead, we'll do like a 10 pop on these. Any sort of dupe on the 7-star relics that I have would be great, but any, I'm still at a point where any new 7-star relic is going to impact my prestige in a positive way. So go ahead and open 10 of these. We got 2. Okay, we got a dupe on our Unstoppable Colossus relic. That's cool. We got a brand new Human Torch relic. That's pretty good. 2 out of the first 10. I will happily take that. All right, let's go ahead and open the next 10 and see what we get here. I forget what the grace period is on these. Okay, we apparently just duped our, did we get 2 separate ones? I can't really tell. I think we duped the one we just got. We come away with 2 duped relics. That's pretty awesome. I'm very happy with that. Let's go ahead and convert these. All right, let's go ahead and open the next 10, see what we get. We've got a 7-star out of every 10 pop so far. Let's see what we got. All 5s here, and that's the new Torch relic that we pulled. So nothing new or impactful in this group. So we'll go ahead and skip through that. All right, let's open the last 10, see if we can snag one more 7-star out of these crystals, which have been very good. We got a bunch of 5-star dupes. Oh, we got a Domino relic. That's pretty great. So brand new Domino Relic, and I think these are all the ones that we already pulled. So pretty good set of crystals. We came away with a dupe on Unstoppable Colossus. We pulled and duped the Human Torch, and we got a brand new Domino Relic as well. So very happy with 4 7-stars out of 40 crystals. Let's back out of here, and we have some straight 7-star relics to open here. Okay, so let's open this one first. This is the Wave 1. I'm really looking for a dupe on the Hulkling relic that I have at rank 2. I think it's my only rank 2 relic at the moment. Oh, no, I have the Cosmic Egg at rank 2. But this Hulkling relic is unduped. It's my only other rank 2 relic. So getting a dupe on that would be really, really good. Alright, so out of here we are getting a Thing relic. This is also brand new, so that's great. And then let's go back and we have 2 of the Wave 2 relics. And again, anything out of here is going to be great. If we get a new one, fantastic. If we get a dupe, that'd be even better. Let's go ahead and see what we get out of here. In the first 7-star Wave 2 relic, it's going to be a Stark Enhanced Spider-Man. Brand new, that's great. I actually don't have a 7-star Stark Enhanced Spider-Man, but someday maybe I will get him. And then relic number 2, we are getting new or dupe here. We are getting another Stark Enhanced Spider-Man relic with some different runes there. So yeah, that's great. I'm happy with those. All good stuff. All right, next up, we're going to look for these Founders War Nexus crystals. All right, so we have 6 of these Nexus crystals in the pool. I don't have Sabretooth yet. That would be a cool first-time pick. Night Thrasher I don't have. That would also be good. The Maker I still don't have. Bastion I still have been searching for a long time. So I think Bastion is probably my number 1 pick out of here. And number 2 for me is probably the Maker. Number 3 is probably a dupe on Infamous Iron Man, who I see close to the end there. Let's go ahead and see what we get in all 6 of these. First one up, we are getting brand new Night Thrasher. Sorry, normally I would take Void in any situation where he comes up in a Nexus, but I'm definitely not going to pass up on a new champ. That's really, really good. I missed out on him during the Rebirth event, just because I was so into making sure that I got Viv and Anti-Venom. Very happy to get Night Thrasher. All right, number 2, we've got Jean Grey, Dust, and MODOK. I think I'm going to go Jean here. I like Dust. I like Dust Sig, but I feel like Jean needs those Sig levels more. And MODOK is fine at Sig 1. I don't know that I would put Sigs into him. So that's a good Nexus. Another Jean, Shang-Chi and the Leader. I think, again, we'll go Sigs on Jean. I don't really play Shang-Chi. And I can't remember offhand what the Leader's Sig level even does, so we're going to go ahead and take Jean again. All right, number 4, Awakened Night Thrasher, brand new Maker, or Captain Britain. Holy moly. Okay, well, we're going to go always with the new champ here, but I am very tempted. Actually, should I go Captain Britain here? Like, I can still get Maker from the Titan Crystal, but I don't have any other way of getting Captain Britain awakened unless I use a gem on her. And I guess I could use a gem, like just wait until I pull a mutant gem. I feel like the new champ is the way to go though. So we're going to do that. We're going to get the Maker here. Yeah, lock that in. Oh baby, we got the dupe on Infamous Iron Man. That's great. Now if this last Nexus can please have a Bastion in it, that would be chef's kiss here. Mr. Negative, Mole Man, and Void. We're going to go Mole Man here because I don't play Mr. Negative, and I will take the Sigs on Mole Man. So yeah, pretty happy with that list of 6. We got 2 brand new champs. We got a dupe that I really wanted and have been looking for a while, and we got 40 Sigs on a champ that really needs it, and 20 Sigs on a champ that I really enjoy using. I use Mole Man quite a bit in War too, so the extra Sigs is going to help his damage, especially when I'm running like the Ouchie Mastery. So really, really happy with those. All right, so here we go. We've got We've got 2 regular ones, and we've got 4 Nexus crystals. I really would like to save rank 4s for pretty much all of the Banquet champs. Zorberman was announced already. I already have a rank 4 Mystic Gem for him from the prize wheel in Vancouver. So he is set. I don't know at this point if we're going to be able to get both Kingpin and Absorbing Man. So at the moment, I'm kind of assuming you have to pick one. And if that's the case, then I'm going to pick Absorbing Man. But pretty much all the champs that have been announced so far in that Founders Keepers box, I think I want to get. Nimrod, I really want at rank 4. I'm kind of iffy on Valkyrie, actually, and I'm kind of iffy on Jane Foster as well. And then the other ones haven't been announced yet. So we're looking for kind of like a good diversity in our Rankup Gem crystals here. Let's go ahead and see what the first one is going to give us. If it's Mystic, we'll use it on somebody else, or maybe we'll just save it for Jane. I don't know. All right, skill. So this will be probably for Kingpin if we can get both him and Carl. Or maybe I'll use it on... I have a bunch of skill champs that I need to rank up. Cheoth, Black Cat, Zemo, Stealth Suit Spider-Man eventually needs ranked up as well. And gem number 2 is going to be giving us... What do we got here? Another skill. Okay, so we've got 2 skills. That's fine. We'll use one on... I don't know that I'm going to commit to Valkyrie to rank 4 with kind of how the AI is right now. So I'll probably earmark one of those for Kingpin just in case, and then I'll use the other one on a champion tonight. So that's fine. Would have liked a bit, 2 different ones, but it is what it is. All right, and these are Nexus crystals, so let's see what we get here in the first one. All right, so we're definitely not picking skill. I think I want to go either one is fine. So we'll go Cosmic with this first one. That's fine. And then we'll go Science for this one. Okay, now we're starting to double up here. So let me think here. If I got another Mystic, it would probably be either like Jane or Rintrah or somebody else. Science, it would be like Red Guardian, or I could save it for Lizard. Or I could rank up Kushala with that Mystic. You know what? Let's do that. I'm going to use this probably on Kushala. And then we'll take a mutant here. So we got some good diversity here, 4 different ones, and they'll all have a use for us. So pretty happy with that. I think that's it for the opening portion. So I'll be back in just a moment, and we'll do some rank ups. All right, it has been like 45 minutes since I finished my opening, and I have sat here the entire time like agonizing over which champs I want to rank up, and I finally have a list that I am comfortable and happy with. So we're just going to go through them. I think I have 9, maybe 10 rank 4s, so we're just going to kind of go through them. We're going to start with a champion that I just pulled today, and that is Yondu. Yondu is pretty incredible. Yeah, I think he's just going to be a really, really strong champ. He's got one of the best heal blocks in the game. The only downside is that it is an active debuff instead of a passive. And he's got an incredible amount of tankiness via his, I think it's his SIG. He places like weakness debuffs on the defender for every special that they've used in the fight. And you can just tank like incredibly strong special attacks with him and just take like essentially 0 damage. He's really, really strong. Very happy to have him up at rank 4. So I think all of the rest of the champs that I want to rank up here are all already at rank 3 already. And the first one is one that I have not overlooked, but I've kind of had to pass up for quite some time because there just have been other mystics that have come along that have really taken priority over her, and that is Kushala. Kushala is a champion that I chased for a very, very long time, and I ended up having to pick her from a selector, like a champion selector, during one of the sales events last year, I think, and I immediately sigged her up and took her up to rank 3, and now she is happily at rank 4. Next up is another champ that I have kind of passed over for other champs every time they've come up in a rank up discussion. That is Chieelth. Chieelth is just such a strong champion. She is a sneaky good defender. She absolutely lights it up on attack. I use her in war all the time. The grit passive on her special 1 is very cool. The bleeds as they ramp up over time get very, very strong. This was also a pretty easy decision for me. Chieelth is just, from like the day I first tested her at rank 1, I think I did that live on stream. I pulled her, tested her in like Realm of Legends at rank 1, and she like blew me away even at a low rank. So rank 4 Chieelth, probably sig her up. Her sig is actually pretty good. It lets her like regen automatically from like Thorns damage, so really, really good use of sigs there. All right, next up is a champion that I have wanted to rank up for the longest time, and we get so many rank ups from this event. I felt like I had to devote one of them to this champion because one of the most fun champions in the game to play for me, and that is OG Phoenix. She is so powerful. She has incredible regen. Just a very, very strong champion. She is not as fast as other champions, but she is a phenomenal questing champ, really great regen, has access to a lot of buffs, a lot of debuffs. She's a great Zola counter if your typical Zola counters are not available. So yeah, I am very pleased to have Phoenix up at rank 4. I currently have her at Sig 1. I don't really feel like there is a ton of benefit from sigging her up. Because I think that the sig levels have to deal with like her, how quickly she can get the auto block counter online, and then it's like the chance to get that Rite of the Phoenix passive at the start of the fight. So I don't know. I'll consider putting sigs into her just because I have her ranked up now. But she is a champion, excuse me, that I am totally fine leaving at sig 1. All right, next up on the generic gem tour is a mutant champ. My mutant roster is pretty lacking. And this champion basically dog walks the entire skill class, and that is Negasonic. Negasonic is a phenomenal champion. We use her in war all the time in my battle group. I assign her quite a bit. We actually don't have a rank 4 Negasonic in the battle group. I think she's great. She counters essentially every skill champ in the game. Bullseye, Tuma, Chieelth, Lumatrix. She just does it all. Very, very cool champion. And I just like using her. Like that's kind of the theme for these rank ups. I just really love using all of these champs. So we're gonna go ahead and take up Negasonic to rank 4. Her prestige is pretty good too. So again, the sig levels, it's not really that useful offensively. Defensively, it's okay too. But she has pretty decent prestige, so we'll have to think about putting sigs into her at some point. Next up, we're going to go to the science class here, and we're actually just going to do a prestige play here with high evolutionary. We're going to use catalysts for him. I have him sigged up like halfway, I think. But yeah, in SSX, we don't really push prestige, but I like to keep mine up near the top just the same. And we do finish currently, I think, in like top 20 AQ, or really close to it. So any little bit that can help push us over the top, getting those top 20 AQ awards would be really nice. So High Evolutionary, welcome to rank 4, buddy. Next up, we're going to move over to the Tech class. And again, this is a champion that I was kind of chasing for a while, ended up getting the dupe only recently. And I think he is one of, if not the best, power control champions in MCOC. And that is Hulkbuster. Hulkbuster is such a tank, and again, if you play him correctly, you can get through an entire fight without the defender ever using a single special attack. His power lock, his power drain is so strong, and when you have the defender just chilling in the corner and you're just nailing them with heavies, it is extremely satisfying. I remember seeing way back when Necropolis came out, Karate Mike did Necropolis Sunspot with Hulkbuster, and Sunspot didn't throw a single special the entire fight. It was like mind-boggling, and I think that was like the holy crap moment for me, where I was like, I need to get this champion and eventually rank them up. So yeah, Hulkbuster is great. He's kind of like, not that I play Battlegrounds a lot, but he's like, sneaky good in Battlegrounds as well. Yeah, I don't think he would face many bans. He's a really strong attacker again, and really, really good power control champion. For the next one, we're going to go back to the skill class. I'm trying to, like, you know, get some sort of semblance of balance in my rank 4s here. This one was really tough. There are a lot of really good champions that I have available here to take up to rank 4. Black Cat, Zemo, Sable, Mole Man I use quite a bit, Okoye, Bullseye, Black Panther, Lumitrix. These are all like fantastic champions. I don't really use Atuma, you know, at all anymore, just because he's so susceptible to the Inequity Mastery that he's really not worth using in war. And as a defender, he's kind of countered by a lot of different champs now. So Atuma's kind of fallen off a bit for me. This is a really, really hard choice because I use a lot of these champs quite a bit. But again, I think I'm gonna stick with a theme of champs that I really just enjoy playing a lot. And for that reason, we're going to end up ranking Black Cat here. Black Cat, I've recently kind of re-fallen in love with again. I actually just worked on the Black Cat guide today. And I'm really excited to put that out sometime this week for you. But Black Cat, incredibly strong. Those critical bleeds are so nasty. And her ability accuracy reduction, getting to 100% against pretty much any champ is really, really powerful utility. Just in a class where, you know, a couple of big name champions tend to dominate the discussion, Black Cat is just always there. She's always been very, very good. And in any matchup where you can cause stuff to fail on every hit, she just absolutely plows through that type of matchup. So really, really happy to finally have her at rank 4. This is going to be a relatively new champ that I just kind of, I really just enjoy playing. And I'm not too good with her yet, but I want to get good with her. And that is Cassandra Nova. I think she's very, very cool. I didn't really care much for Professor X when he came out. I found it difficult to keep his prowess effects up. But with Cassandra Nova and placing those Dauntids and the stun effect that she gets when she charges her heavy, she just kind of like jived with me a lot better than I think Professor X did. And I think she's just a really, really cool champion. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to take Cassandra Nova up to rank 4. And I'm basically committing to getting better with her. The designer of Cassandra, I kind of jive with a lot of his... Jive. It's like the 70s, I'm saying jive. I kind of gel with a lot of champions that he has designed. Cassandra's just, just really, really cool. And I'm happy to have her up there at rank 4. All right, so I've kind of been sitting here debating like what to do with my last rank up here. You can see we have enough tier 7 to do one additional rank up, and I have plenty of really strong options here. And it kind of came down to doing, I think, Rintra, who is one of the better, maybe the best neutralized champs in MCOC right now, and again, kind of broadening that utility in my Mystic roster. And the other option is kind of saving it for Lizard. So I think for the time being, I am going to hold off on this last rank up. If I decide to go for Lizard, then I will have the catalysts available to rank him up. If not, I can always just use it on, like Rintra or whoever else kind of suits my fancy at the moment. So we're going to end today with 9 new rank 4s. So let's go ahead. Let's look at the overall rank 4 roster here. We'll go class by class. Again, we got 5 science rank 4s. These are all super fun champs to use. And High Evolutionary's in there too. He's fine. Skill class bumped it up to 4, so we doubled our skill rank 4s with Black Cat and Chieelth. Really, really strong champions there. Mutants are up to 5. We added Megasonic, who I really love playing, and Cassandra Nova. Cosmic, I have the most rank 4s currently. We only added just the 1 today, but Phoenix, again, I have such a good time using her whenever and wherever I can, so I'm really happy to have her ranked up. Tech, we added Yondu, who I think is already being super underrated by people, and Hulkbuster, one of the best power control champs in the game. And then Mystic, we added Kushala, who is just a phenomenal champion in almost any situation. So we are currently sitting at a total of 30 rank 4s. We've got 1 left as far as catalysts go. And then I have gems saved for most of the Banquet champions. So we have a Mystic gem saved for Absorbing Man. We have a skill gem saved for maybe Kingpin. If not, I'll just use it on somebody else. We have a generic gem saved for Nimrod. We have a cosmic gem saved for whoever the cosmic banquet champion is. We have a mutant gem saved for whoever the mutant champion is. And we have a science gem saved for whoever the science champion is. So we are at 30 right now. We will be at 1 and then 6. We'll have 37 by the time Banquet is over. So super happy with how my roster progressed today. I'm really pleased with all of my rank ups. Let me know in the comments below what you ended up getting for your rewards today or this past week in the Cyber Weekend sales event. And as always, thank you very much for watching. See you next time.